So I have an empty index.js. I have a create data.js where I've added a faker.js. I will be creating 10,000 line of users, so dummy users. I've chosen name, email, age, salary, and is active. All of these are not real emails, just created by Faker. So to get started, I will import fs, which is file system, from fs, which is a built-in library. I will create a read stream variable, fs.createReadStream, and I will give it the path of import CSV, right? And read streams give us access to a lot of event listeners. You can access it by .on. The most important one that you will be probably using are data and end. You will be using probably resume and pause. So data will give us a buffer. I will try to output that so you can have an idea about what buffer are. Oops. Console.log, and I will output the buffer. Here they are. So this is chunks of data as buffers. Right. I have access to another event listener, which is end. This won't give us any data. It will give us a notification when the stream has ended. Right. This is so good. So this is event listeners that you will be using. And there is others as well. Just like I said, you can check the documentation for that. If you see in the right, so the buffer is not really comprehensive. You can use to string to see the real data that we have in the file. I will scroll up to the, yes, voila. So this is the chunk that I'm having. It's a little bit big, and that's due to a property called high watermark. And the high watermark by default is 16 kilobytes, right? I will change it to something really lower, like 100, to show you what it does exactly. Let's run that once again. All right, so now I'm having really small chunks. Of course, they are kind of unreadable for the moment, but I will show you how to make them really useful. Great. So the on data and the end are really useful. I will create a write stream, fs from fs dot create write stream, and I will give it a destination slash data export.csv, for example. Write streams are a bit different. They have other methods, just like write, right? Write will allow us to write on a stream, just like that. It accepts only a buffer or a string. And on end of the stream, I will also close the other stream, which is the write stream. Let's check that out. All right, refresh, and there we go. We copied literally a file to another, because like we're not doing anything, we're just reading the data and writing it in another file. Let me check the size of this, the files. Right, they have the exact same size. And this is just by manipulating the event listeners. But I don't really recommend that. They are really useful, of course, but if you do that, you will have problems. The problem that you might be having called back pressure. There is a good topic about it in Node.js.org that explains what is back pressure. When this is completely normal, take for example this scenario. Let's say that you are reading from HDD and writing on SSD. We know that SSDs are really fast, so in that scenario you won't be having any problem. But imagine that you are reading from an SSD and writing on an HDD. What's gonna happen is that the both streams are not running in with the same speed, right? So this will cause what is called back pressure. You will simply have a memory leak in your program. And by using the event listeners, you will be using other methods like resume and pause to adjust the speed between the write and the read. And there is a nice way, easier way, which is called pipe, that will help you do streaming without any headaches. I will show you how to do it. I will remove the high watermark because we're not gonna play with that for the moment. We'll keep it really simple. So to solve the back pressure, I will be using pipes, and pipes works as the following. So the read file, pipe, and I will give it the write string, just like that. I will save. And first I will delete the export file. Now let's delete that file. And let's try one more time. Done. Great. So that was fast. That was good. No problem. No back pressure. Let's check the size. Good. So this is exactly the same. Less code, less headache. So this is pipes. And you still have access to event listeners in both read and write stream. I will add a event listener on end on read stream, and then output or add a console log stream ended, and then add another one on write stream, and then listen on finish. Right. Console log write stream finished. That's right. Let's try one more time. So good. So this is events and this is pipe. I will remove now the event listeners.